leavest thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning to evening. And Moses said unto his father-in-law, because the people come unto me to inquire of God. I got a question. I don't know who I'm going to turn to. I know somebody in this church that don't know who Jesus is. I don't know who I'm going to turn to. Well, I just say, just send it to the pastor. Send him to a minister. Send him to a deacon. But yet I want to say I'm born again. Now you got to be careful how you use that term, born again. Because it works both ways. Not just for sinners, but they can also be used for Christians as well. But yet I want to say I'm born again. But yet I know somebody in this church that don't know who Jesus is. I know somebody in this church that's not feeling well. But yet I want to look to somebody else for some help. Because they're not part of my group. She a member of this group. So let them deal with it. He a member of that group. So let them deal with it. But where does your help come from? Why not you? But yet you want to say, I'm born again. When they have a matter, they come unto me. And I judge between one and another. And I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said that this thing that you're doing is not good. It sounds good on the outside, but it's not good. Well, why isn't it good? I'm doing what God would have me to do. But why is it not good? Because you're trying to do it all by yourself. Yet you got a whole church full of people that say, I am a child of God. But yet they don't want to turn, but yet you can't turn to them when you need some help. But yet they are a child of God. Even though their eyes are open. And they know the problems of the church. They don't want you to turn to them when they need some help. Or even when you need some help. I got to ask this question one more time. Where does your help come from? Because see, if you try to do it yourself, you will wear away. It's going to tear you down. It's going to bring you down. And it's not, and sometimes for those people that may eyes might be open, they're just not going to be able to see it. Why? Because they don't even know where their help comes from. But you and this people is with thee. For this thing is too heavy for you. You can't cause usually by yourself. It's too heavy. It's too much trouble to do it by yourself. Thou art not able to perform it all by yourself. So listen now to my voice. Remember, this is Jethro talking. I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to govern, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. I want you to understand something. Jethro never told Moses, stop doing what you're doing. He just said, continue what you're doing. But I want you to look for some help. All right. Why? Because you just can't do it all by yourself. You need some help from the Lord. And you, talk about ministry leaders.
Well,
You shall teach them ordinances and laws, and shall show them the way wherein they must walk. Y'all know as I said, the ministry leaders are literally singled out. The ministry leaders. Pastor can't do it all by himself. So what did he do? He called on certain ministry leaders. But you see, inside your ministry, there are people. Some sinners, some Christians.
Well,
You must teach them the ordinances and the laws of God.
preach and preach.
And wherein they must walk. Not only them, but you as well. And the work that they must do.
All right. Preaching now.
How else they going to know if you don't teach them? How else they going to know where to go if you first don't teach them? How else they going to know what work needs to be done if you don't teach them? Verse 21. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men.
Able me.
That's ministry leaders. Well, I'm not a man. I'm a woman. Talk about the WIM. Talk about the senior women. Talking about the deaconess.
well,
I'm a woman. Jethro said able men. But read a little bit further, you find out that when God said man, he was talking about man, woman, and child. So therefore, you're included in this statement. Able men.